Miss Star's old boyfriends. How many does she have anyway? This explains the booze in his office. Yeah, he's like drinking before because he's like frustrated, I guess. Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we find new evidence. The thing is here now what? So everyone get a demotion. She was kicked out, but the detective Goodman was still a detective? Huh. There has to be a connection. So, rookie? What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case, yes. Then you shall take this. A Salisbury steak lunch. Ooh. I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Steak lunch received from Miss Star. Miss Star, Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out? Why do you want to know? I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then. This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective. But now he's so cold. Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We are putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. He's got a fancy lunch. Yeah. To bring him to Officer Marshall, yes. I see, thank you. Officer Jake Marshall, huh? Okay, now we're done here. Oh my god, this took like forever to figure out. God damn. This place is charged with frantic energy as always. Please! Wasn't that? One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you. Detective Gumshoe? Now it's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. What I really need is a steak lunch from Lunchland. For him? Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Now it's no time for despair. We caught our criminal. Now we just need evidence. A criminal, you mean? You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? Yeah, we heard about that. Thank you for reminding me. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, Paul, all I know is I need my steak lunch. Pronto! Standing around here, talking, isn't going to fill my belly. Wait, don't leave! If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Oh, what? I didn't press that away. He ran off to the evidence room. Well, this investigation is off to a running start. I hate that you have like to figure to like go around like points to get to other points. Like this is so it's weird. Visitor's room. Still, I do feel better about things a little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they? Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. What's that? Sir, that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrated against, sir. That's what I say. Oh, hi. Greetings, sir. Wait, I know you. Who you are? Excuse me, but this. But is Mr. Edgeworth? Yeah. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report. Sorry. No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't, is he? You, Officer Meckings, you didn't. Did you? Perpetrator Officer Meckins reporting, sir. What? What? Now this is an unexpected turn of events. What is happening right now? He is the one who stabbed in the freaking evidence room? No way. But he has an injury on his left hand too, huh? Talk. The day of the crime. Sir, I'm a patrolman with General Affairs, sir. Sir! Ow, I can hear you flying, Officer Meekins. Meekins? Had some businesses that day, sir. And so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So normally there's a guard at the evidence room. That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir? What the heck is this guy doing? So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here, in the detention center. How long were you out? Days? Might I ask, what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. Bandage on his hand. Yeah, it's like the same thing here. Just like Miss Sky. Oh, Rock Lee? Yeah. Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office. First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand. The victim. I don't mean to pry, but are you the perpetrator? Correct. You are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir. If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim. I would, but you happen to be in detention, and alive and well at that. Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. You know the victim, Detective Goodman. Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side. Interesting. Though you didn't know him. Sir, I work in a tiny department. Devoid of light or other creature comforts. What? No, the guard and the bad guy, there is no man there. If we like had this before, and there is only like a drawing from a man there. There is no real man there. We all know that, yes. I don't know any detectives. Okay. So if he was a total stranger. Hello, Discord. Why are you opening right now? Why are you tapping me out of the game? I ask, gently. Why am I on Discord now? What's going on? I mean, it's cool and all, and I appreciate your efforts, but I was reading something. He's part of the wall, yeah, this is true. It's safe, because this was strange. So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir, none. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Why has he his megaphone still? Can we not, like, take it away from him, maybe? Bandaged hand. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir, Don't you think you should just confess? But sir, there was nothing I could do. Nothing you could do. Sir, to tell the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious. Next thing you knew, you were, huh? Yeah. When I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Nani? Then, when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand. On the shock, on the sorrow. Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared. That's some story. Presento this. I guess the knife then? Officer Meekins, this is for you. I'm scared of knives, sir. It's okay, I just want to... Last night, sir, that's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. Second thought, you don't have to look at the knife. He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. Do I have something else? Do I have this? I'm sorry, sir, really sorry, but I have no idea what this is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey! Yeah, something happens, yes. Hey! That's it, sir, that's it! That's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now remember. I remember, sure! You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card! That card was the cause of it all. What? What? This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact, sir. Nothing! I'd better pray into this one a little deeper. Okay, what is the clear thing? Crime details. Can you tell me what it is? You do remember. Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman. A lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious. Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir. That's what I've been trying to tell you. So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do? That's the thing. Suddenly, he pointed a knife at me. What? Sir, I assure you, I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leaped at him. Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Oh my god, do unto to others before they unto you. My own father's words, sir. What happened then? Well, my eyes, sir. Everything went white. When I woke up, I was here. Right. Reason for arrest, yeah. So Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you? What do you mean, Emma? Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman, and the victim, whom we met at the scene of the crime, didn't show his ID card. Oh. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim. Ooh, good point, yes. Good point. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir. That's what I wanted to say. That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that I had to be him, sir, on that day at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? From the security camera. The crime, my crime, the crime, I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's a trap. It's on tape, sorry, it's on tape. And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it. Oh, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene. So we have this now. Interesting. And he's like, even if he's like a, you know, a little man in this like whole affair, he seems to have like, he likes his job, huh? Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of desk's desk. It's Police Chief Gant. I got no. Hello, good sir, and you're sure this is all, huh? You know what it means if there is anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, under his seat cushions, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, call me right away, deal? Yeah, who could like, yeah, I don't know if they like, I don't know, they make like this Goodman to a victim too, right? This is so confusing by now. We have two like people that are clearly not the suspect, the murderer, and there is only one murder, and there was only one body. So again, I guess the evidence was forged, like in the parking lot, and I guess the parking lot clock is not working right. Something has to be different, right? Yes, sir. We'll scour the place again, sir. Scour. The chief of detectives looks a little flustered. Ah, right, my boy. How you been? Swim much? Oh, ho, ho, Chief Grant, reporting for duty, sir. Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright? Why not? It's only polite. Edgeworth. Is Edgeworth going to be okay? Oh, Worthy. Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. Yep, well, they have had no end of trouble with the boy since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court, you fixed it. So he was caught for forging evidence. Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of turmoil, you might say. Why? They do just about anything to restore the reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. Evidence room incident. It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too. I mean, they're being the prosecutors, I assume. Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but what's that the evidence is saying? Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says. What evidence is this? Now, Rido, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? Oh, you saw that? Whoops. I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do. Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him. Yeah. So let's present to this my badge. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Ah, sorry, Rido. I'm through with that stuff, though. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still out there, the busy one. The guy who can't sit still. Does he mean Detective Gumshoe? Either him or the dancing blue badger. Can I not talk to him about stuff? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry. So I can't talk to him? Oh, sorry, I had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here. Of course not, well, except of this. What, you kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete. A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something? Date on it, it's February 21. Better take a note of that, just in case. A half-written document dated 2/21 can only be submitted to the chief of police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Can I show him this? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? No. Okay, so I have to talk with... who else? Sorry, I'm so like caught up in the story right now, I'm like barely looking at the chat. So if I miss something, I truly apologize, and I hope you feel relaxed in chat and you have a good cozy place right now to listen to my voice and to like enjoy my bad reading skills. Don't stare, it's danger. Can't stare, it's dangerous. Hey guy, nice to see you around again. Hope you're doing well. How have you been? Where have you been? Oh my god, like this case, so far it's so good, but the way how to collect evidence and how to speak with the people makes me like sad. It makes me sad. I'm dying inside, basically. Good. Yeah, I'm doing good. I ate something bad yesterday, so I have a little bit of stomach ache today. So don't poke my butt and don't poke my butt. Don't poke my belly and don't like shake my belly. Rubbing is okay, only clockwise. Have to know that today. I don't know. I'm you know, as I said, I'm getting a little bit fat. So I ate something that wasn't good for me, apparently. So I'm stupid. I have to talk to him, right? I have to give him something here. Badge. I was wondering, could you take a look at this? No, I will show him everything, but I guess I will not. He will not like talk to anything of this crap. Oh, yeah. I will do it just in case, because this case so far is like not doing good in terms of like collecting evidence. Can I read the unfinished note? Ooh. I can. Name Bruce Goodman, ID 59. Oh, he wrote his ID wrong, huh? Date and date lost. It is the same date? And why didn't he know his like ID? Bruce Goodman. It's not his handwriting, I guess. Let's see. Let's compare this. Yeah, I can. Just a fun fact. I'm all about fun facts. I'm stupid. This case has 57 different pieces of evidence. Is this true? Are you mocking me right now? 57 different pieces of evidence. Oh my god, this case is far from over, I guess then. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is far from over then. Permission to enter. Why couldn't I? Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Wright asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. It's like, no. No, Wright. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't need to investigate after all. Wright, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out. Just goes to show how never know until you ask. And for you, here, you can borrow this. Oh, hey, it's a detective's ID card, isn't it? That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it. Yes, sir, it's an honor. Sir, can I have $50? Eh. Oh wow, that's a lot of evidence. Yes. Sir, sir, maybe you should solve this mystery. You just ran along and do your best now. Later, folks. Later, folks. Okay, I can do that now. Good. It looks pretty cool on my label, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID. You seem happy. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we got to go into the evidence room now, sir. I think this place has a bad influence on that girl. Let's move on. I wonder whatever one has to collect all of the evidence to finish the case. I guess, yeah, I guess you have to, because the game will not, you know, let you go. Examine. Door. The evidence room is beyond that door. And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Let's just walk in. The sky is the limit. It won't open. Aha. The card reader is turned off. See? What is that security guard thinking? Howdy, botness. Well, that made the Bambina sky so grey. Amazing. Hey, the fantastic MK. Without a pyramid, you don't belong here. Yo, get lost. This is my cousin, by the way, so I can shout at him all I want. Amazing. Yeah. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. I saw you played a load of the new World of Warcraft expansion, I suppose. So hope you have fun doing that. Lapel? Officer Marshall, why does it have to be him? That's what. Why does it have to be him? Look for. As you may have surmised, this here is my saloon. No. Bingo. Nice. We're here to investigate the crime scene. Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts. You're a little bit late in game, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess the real men and women of World of Warcraft are like going ham in the game, huh? Sheriff Marshal, bang bang cowboy music, yeehaw! Woohoo! That's better than a sheriff's badge. Yeah, I read that. Yeehaw! 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 Well, what you're standing here for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene is awaiting. Bleep. Look like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with your hombres. With your hombres? You hombre me. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Hombres? Okay, I present it as my meal. That smell. Ah, reminds me of Texas. So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas? No, I just saw a special on TV the other day. Is this from my baby? Yeah, Miss Star. What's this? What's wrong? A filet steak lunch. I see. I don't see. I wonder what it means. Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Officer. Alright, Bambina, you win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like he's willing to talk. Let's talk about you and me and about Texas, baby. Yeehaw! Guard station. Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right? You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, the poor little doggy. Poor guy, I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekly. He's a meekly guy. Well, oh yeah, my first language is Deutsch, it's German. Yeah, I'm a German dude. Yeah, I'm a German dude. No, you know. Filthy German scum! He told us something. Because, yeah, trying to learn English? German? Oh, it's hard. I assume. It's okay to learn, I guess, but it's hard to pronounce. I guess it's the same way around. For you are like like school is Schule. I guess you have like problems to pronounce things. Oh, I know English. Oh, oh. English first. Trying to learn Japanese. Yeah, Japanese is cool too. Like I guess in terms of speaking it, it's maybe not that difficult, but I guess in terms of writing. But I heard it's similar to like German a little bit. Oh, the same hat at Goodman's? Oh, good question. But I don't know now. Trying to learn Japanese. Yo, Japanese must be so cool, right? Some Japanese sounds are really simple. Yatta! It's my only Japanese sound I can make. That's not true. But I can only like, you know, anime Japanese, like arigato and, you know, things like that, so. Guitar! German sounds awesome to curse and shout in. Yeah. I want to be able to go in on triads in German. Oh. Yeah. German is like, if you greet someone in German, it's like the very simple, but for you it's like, hey, yeah, have a good day. For it's like, guten Tag. It's so hard, like German is so like, it's so, it has a hard touch to it. It has a hard touch to it. Many people feel that way, but you know, even if I can, even if I would speak like gentle German, like I don't know, I could, let's I don't know, I have like, I don't know. It's like, how do I act in presence of like difficult customers? This is what it's here in German, right? And in German it's like, wie verhalte ich mich gegenüber schwierigen Gästen? It's so funny. Like, German is so funny. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Sorry, I'm going back into game now. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know. Now I can see that. So, what were you doing around 5:50 when the murder took place? Shots! Yeah. It is. It is. Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steedy Zippy. Oh, on my steedy Zippy. Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a dang up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take to machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know. Marshall. See. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago. It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of the crime. That's all gone now. Like a drinking hole in a prairie fire. You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you? Well, that was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it. What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what exactly happened. There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead. As of 2 days now. Days now? 2 days ago. The day of our case. That's right. The evidence transferals. Edgeworth was talking about the transferals too. Security system. I know what may be 2 of the machines in here do. Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen. Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about so much as I like stewed cauliflower with my with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand here are these are security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours. And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes? I reckon they might be. You're the security guard, and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passed through. There is his ID card. This game shaves away more often than you do. Yeah, I can feel that. I'm like, if it comes to shaving, I'm like so lazy. I'm so lazy. But I do it for the stream, you know, though. And I do it for my girlfriend, I guess, so. So this is the ID card record. Oh, this is like bad. 515. 514. They came in the same time, even. Okay. Hey, I've seen it somewhere before. Sorry, Bambina. I can't show you more than that. Huh? The luckiest cop is right on top of the list. Yeah, I guess. I haven't heard whatever this is related to the case yet. Mr. Wright, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before. Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stepping. To the stepping? You know, the stepping. Your Fräulein? But my Fräulein? Oh my god, this is like a word that... You learned that word? Like, this is not a word you use much these days. Like, it's an old, like...